Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I delve into Meghan Markle's lies. Because in this episode, I'm going to show you why I believe Meghan Markle was, in fact, laughing at a model. Now, I'm going to talk you through this, and I'll say right at the top, I do not have footage of a model tripping, but I do have some footage. So I'm going to show you what I have. I'm going to map it out for you as best I can. And I'm going to prove that Meghan Markle is a liar again. No one is surprised at all. But we got this Daily Mail article, and I'm going to reference this because this is what she said. Meghan is accused of giggling, I would say downright laughing out loud, as model stumbles on the catwalk. More Paris Fashion Week disasters emerge, yada, yada, yada. We know she had an awful time at Paris Fashion Week, but I just want to talk about the Balenciaga show and Meghan Markle laughing her head off at something which I believe was an actual model. Meghan Markle is facing claims she may have made yet another front row blunder at Paris Fashion Week, with new video emerging of her appearing to laugh as a model took a tumble. Now, even in this article, they say that they do not actually have the footage. But a representative for Meghan said she wasn't laughing at the model. And it also says here that she may have simply been sharing a moment of laughter with her friend. Absolute BS. So a representative has come out and said she wasn't laughing at the model. So let's have a look at that, shall we? Because that is an absolute lie. So first of all, if you didn't watch one of my last videos about this, I did a video called Seating Plan Fail, where I talk about exactly where Meghan Markle was sitting at this show. But I'll go through this briefly with you now as well. Now, this was the catwalk. It was quite a complicated catwalk because it was basically an X shape. It had a big intersection in the middle, you can see there, and it had four arms of the runway. So the models had to basically walk down four different runways, do a whole lap, and then go back in. So the starting point was down the side there to the right. So they entered the runway down there. They then took a left, came down here, did a bit of a U-turn there, came back up, went down to the left, and did the same thing again. You get the picture. Now, Meghan Markle was sitting down there. She was just down there, and you can see her here. There she is in the background, wearing all white, wearing that, I don't know, bathrobe or sheet or whatever exactly that was. And you can see her even better here. I think she's the ninth from the edge there. So she's pretty close to that intersection in the middle. Now, this debacle is shown here in this video. So let's take a quick look at the video. And what I want to point out here is that Meghan Markle actually changes her view when she is looking at the model. So you can see in the first part of the video, she's looking quite a fair way down the runway. And that is because the first model, I believe, is way down the end there and has just entered the runway. That model is then going to turn and come back around, and then they're going to come around the corner and be almost opposite Meghan. So she is going to change her view, and you see that in the video. So she starts off looking way down the runway. You can see everyone is, because they can't see anything as yet. There's no one near them. And then they kind of look a little bit closer as the first model takes that turn. Now, I'm also going to make an assumption based on what I can see that this is at the start of the show. And I say that because once the show gets going, there are models all over the runway. You've got people looking left, right, in front of you all over the place. But in this video, you can clearly see that they're all focused in one direction. So I believe it is right at the start of the show. Now, the big clue in this story, which makes me believe that Meghan did laugh at a model, is because there is actually footage. Now, this lady here was filming at the time that Meghan was laughing. Now, I haven't got her video. I'd love to know who she is. If anyone knows who this woman is, please send me your reel or send me your footage. But you can see her phone. So I have been able to zoom in and have a look at what she was focused on. So you can see there on her phone, there is a figure in the distance. It will be one of the models, and they're walking down the catwalk, and you can see they're wearing pretty much all black. It's a black figure. Now you can also see there's a green tree there. That lines up with about where they're sitting near the edge of that intersection as well. Now these are the first 4 looks that came down the runway, and I'm going to put it to you that it was look 1 that had the stumble or whatever it was that Meghan found so hilarious. These are the same models, and they're walking down. They've just made that first turn. They've done that little U-turn, and you can see look number 1, the one on the left there, is about to turn left and walk down past Meghan. And that is when I believe this little debacle happened. So you can see here that is look 1, 2, and 3. And just to remind you, that is look 1, 2, and 3. You can't see look 4 just yet because look 4 is still coming down the runway. But that is the one I believe you can see in the video here. So that is how I have lined this up. It is a little bit complicated, I know. But if we watch this video again, you will see that at the same time that Meghan Markle changes her view, and it's where I believe the model comes around the corner, that is when she starts to laugh. So I believe that this whole thing about Meghan not laughing at a model is a complete lie. We can see in that lady's phone that she was filming someone. Someone did come around the corner at the same time that Meghan started cracking up. What an absolute liar. Guys, that is what I have found. I'd love to know your thoughts. We all know she's a liar. We all know she was laughing at someone, but that is the best evidence that I can get so far. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe. Please check out some of my other videos. I have a whole playlist on Meghan Markle at Paris Fashion Week because it was such a debacle. But please share this video. Let me know your thoughts, and I will absolutely keep these videos coming. Thank you. Bye.